They get the seat belt, they pop us up and put a hook. Immediately I start hand fighting, because that's going to come into play in a minute. I can't just ignore this and get choked out. So I'm going to be hand fighting. I'm going to be coming, getting my hip, and then trying to scrape Bill off by putting now my hip, both of my hips and my shoulder blades to the ground. The whole time I'm just hand fighting so they can't pick up grips and they can't make it tighter or worse, okay? Hand fight, dump to the side, the hook is not in. Now I'm going to start to look towards the ceiling, and the idea is to get both of, lack of a better term, my butt cheeks and my shoulders to the ground as fast as possible. If I stay on my side, this hook stays here and Bill moves with me. As soon as I start to go like this, he can't set this hook and it starts to wipe this off because of the way our anatomy changes. Now, still hand fighting. I can turn into the hips, but the way I'd like for us to do it today, let's turn towards the head and come to our knees, okay? Still hand fighting. I'm gonna hip over, also known as a hip heist. Come to my knees, all right? Last time. Bill sets the hook on me. I immediately start to close down in the hand fight. I close my legs, drop so he can't secure that. I might sometimes have to walk my feet out here. Other times I might just be able to do this. All right, let's go ahead and get this, drill it with our partners. We've got 3 pieces of technique to go over. This is one of the main ones to keep them from getting both hooks. Okay, so we'll spend 5 minutes on this. You do this, they do this, you do this, they do this, 5 minutes, be a good time. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Double C-clamp the top wrist. Squeeze it tight. You let go of it, might be in trouble. I'm trying to break the grip and pump the arm over my head, but sometimes I can't break the grip. So I'm gonna use my hamstrings to pull my butt down and take the back of my head away from Bill's mouth and put it down lower towards the belly button. It'll also make a shorter transition to hop the elbow over. Boom, shrink, bring it over, and if I let go of this arm, not good. So why did I grab it so tight to begin with? So I can bring it down and pull it out. Now, I can straighten my legs, move, try to put his hand to the ground, and spin to my knees as quick as possible. Again, from a different angle. See, I'm still controlling this wrist all the way out. Don't let it go. They're gonna get grips. One more time. Grip, compromise, shrink, pop it over the head, keep it tight. Try to guide their hand to the ground, kick your legs free and come to your knees. Then we can, of course, to start playing our own games, right there. All right, if you need help, I will be around. That's why they pay me the big bucks. Find that partner, 5 minutes on this one. You guys figure out the rotation. You wanna do it a couple times, then do it a couple times, up to you. Ready, 1, 2, 3. How do we counter the rear naked choke? All right. In a second, the second half, hold on just a second. the second half of this counter is gonna be exactly what we did a minute ago, but we've at least gotta unhook the arms first. So don't think of this as a brand new technique. This is just adding one piece on in front of the thing we just did. All right, Bill goes in, he approaches the rear naked choke. I never fight this arm first, okay? I'm getting strangled, they've got so much leverage. Fighting the choking arm is not a good idea. I have to fight the latching or the hooking arm, okay? So just like we did earlier, we compromised the grip and we unlocked everything first and then we used our body to take it out, same exact principle. If I fight this arm, I'm dead. I have to use this arm. I have to unhook this to get out of the chokes. There's a specific order. When I reach back behind my head, both hands please, don't try it with one hand. Both hands behind my head, I'm not looking to get that C clamp, the Lego grip. I'm not looking to do that. I'm basically making my hands like monkey paws and I'm trying to drag the outside of Bill's hand. So as we rotate, and Bill's got his hand hidden behind my head, I'm gonna reach back with 2 hands, because my life depends on it. I like to hook the wrist and the meat, kind of the meatball part of the hand, this part right here. And I'm not just trying to pull it over my head, I'm trying to turn his palm here, and I'm not just pulling, I'm peeling and pulling in front of my arm. And then guess what I'm gonna go to? We call it 2-on-1, my 2 hands on their one wrist. Now, if I pull this off and I let go, what do you think Bill's gonna do? Choke me again. So it's important that after I peel, I need to pull that hand out and keep retention of the hand. If I let go, he's gonna choke me again. So I'm gonna reach up, high wrist, hand on the meatball, and I'm gonna start to kind of turn his hand as I'm pulling it out in front of me. And I'll make a double C-clamp on the smallest part, which is right around the wrist. I'm not holding it here, I'm doing what I did earlier. I'm trying to pull it out and down. Now I can use my hips to get my head out of the strike zone. What do you think we're gonna do next?
Over your head.
Which way do I turn? Away from the elbow? No, I'm always turning into the elbow. Bill high fives the mat. Okay, I still have that. All right, all that talk looks like this. They throw on the naked choke. Peel, retention, shrink, and then we do the car jack, right? Turning into the elbow and making him high five the mat. Last time, with an angle, face this way. All right, big partner. 1, 2, 3.